Hello there, this is a Froud's Faerys Oracle video, and we are talking about the Dark Lady. I love this card. This is has been one of my favorite cards since I got the deck. She is a major power player. She's kind of the Sage's counterpart. They both delve in wisdom and mysteries and the secrets of the soul. Both of them work in that realm, and I feel like she's a little more empowerment, coming into your power of mysteries, of secret rites that you perform to get where you need to be, to shed the selves that no longer work for you. She's intuition, surrender to the singer of unity, holds the unknown within her. She's a power card. That's one of the big things whenever she pops up. I'm like, things are really empowered. And I need to look at where I need to empower myself to bring that power out, and how I can create that power through mysteries, through rites, things like that. Dedication to rituals. One thing that comes to mind too is like becoming a dedicant to the goddess is one of the things that very much comes to me with the Dark Lady. She's a step into that part of self that gets a little scary at times, that you may know is there, but you don't really want to acknowledge. And a lot of people hide from, because you're not supposed to be dark. You're supposed to be light, 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 shiny, shiny, shiny light. And she encourages you to explore the darker aspects of yourself. What are the parts of you that you don't like? Why don't you like them? How do you use that dislike of those parts of yourself to give away your power and disempower yourself? She's very much a creature of stepping into yourself and into your power, and not, well, if, contradicted, yes, you're stepping into power over people, not self-empowerment. And exploring yourself to understand why you are the way you are, and working through that glorious darkness she can hold for you, and just bring with an empowerment into your life. She's bold, she's brave, she's strong. But she's also very kind, loving, caring you, as she's giving you a good shove over the cliff. When I got skinned in a journey, she presided over that with himself. I was working very intensely at that point in time. Both himself and the Dark Lady were very much in my life when I went into that journey, and they gave me a new skin suit, and this has been a couple of years, and it's barely feeling like it's starting to fit. They told me I have to grow into it. So it's that kind of thing. And believe me, as you're getting skinned in your journey, it's a little disturbing. But they sewed me in a new one. It's working out so far. So it's not. There can be a certain almost violence, kind of like snake energy has a certain aspect of violence to it. She can have kind of that same thing, and it's not something to harm you. It will push your boundaries. She's going to push you hard, and she's going to push your buttons, and she's going to say, hey, now look at yourself as I push these buttons. Why does this bother you? How is this you giving your power away? How can you retain that power to create empowerment for yourself? And it could be through ritual. She's big on ritual. She loves herself a good ritual or a good journey. Some good journey work. And that was partly ritual in Fairy when that happened to me. She is, in this deck, would be probably the crone energy, but not as we would see the crone. We tend to think the crone is like an old lady, which I can, and that may be also part of the reason why I do relate to her as crone energy, because I related to the crone when I was like 15, 16. My neighbor did not have a cranky old lady, it had a cranky teen. That would be me. You played with my mailbox kid, I would go yell at you. Our neighbor's kids were always playing with the mailbox. Drove me crazy. Little dark lady coming out there when I was a teen. So, don't be like, oh, it's like the crone energy. I'm too young to feel crone energy. You can relate to any energy at any point in your life that you want to, that relates to you. Crone energy has always been kind of like something I related to. She is endings and rebirth. So once again, that's a bit of snake energy there, because that's what snake also embodies. So I feel like for me, she ties very much into snake, but then I work with snake too. So that also tends to pull in some threat strands for me. Ecstasy of release, exploring the hidden realms of self, and magic, prophecy, all of these wonderful things she holds. Seerhood, walking through the fairy realms, a willingness to not back down from that which scares you, especially internally, is more what I'm talking about than like physical danger, but really internalizing what she can bring to you and the empowerment and beauty that she holds. Now, contradicted. Oh, dude. Ow. She isn't really fun. It's denial of self. Being unable to connect with your spirituality, yourself, other people. Actively ignoring what you need to work on. Basically, she's like, you stick your head in the sand and then you proceed to berate yourself for sticking your head in the sand. When she's contradicted and you're working against her instead of with her, it's like self-harm, violence using your words against yourself, words, some of the words we utter to ourselves are just so horrible. And that's when you kind of get her, and this is one of the few decks I do a reversed with. Oh my goodness, kitty. But if she shows up reversed, then you need to watch out for that kind of just being real nasty. Denying things, not working through the issues. And a lot of times what I do when I have this in this deck, if I get a reversed, I activate. Do I activate it? And turn it up right. Like, okay, I activate the positive that I need to pull out of this card. And this is one of those ones that really pays in spades to like turn up and like say, take the note. It's like, okay, I got to watch out for watch myself talk, because that would be a big one for me, or whatever the issue is you work with. And activate and say, I activate it. So you can bring in the positive aspects of this lady. She's a really cool one to explore. Yeah. And that's all I have to say on her. You have a wonderful day, and I'll be back with another one next month. Bye-bye.